A little taxing, but I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys for pouring this beautiful spread for us. Thank you to the judges. Alright, so one of the biggest things that really inspired me about this competition was, of course, the alchemy component. I feel like there's this beautiful romantic mystery to alchemy. I mean, it's touched so many aspects of like modern life, with chemistry, and with medicine, but specifically for the arts, I feel like alchemy is something that we all kind of have inside of us. When you're learning something, when you're trying to figure things out, when you're studying for something, that's your key. That's a tool that can get you there. But I feel like specifically for this industry as well, for food and beverage, there's a real beauty to the passion that goes behind what you're doing. When you're creating a drink, when you're creating a dessert, when you're cooking or just hosting somebody, there's this intense pleasure to creating something and they're loving it as much as you love getting to that point. So definitely the motif of the key and the rose, I think, is very poetic, and it's very true. That the more you do something that you love, and when you're creating something that's so personal, it helps you as a person. Like there's a nice relationship when you're creating something for somebody else. It helps you kind of hone into what you want and what you like to see and celebrate with your friends. So with that in mind, I'm going to get started here with this cocktail. With this grappa specifically, I spent a lot of time researching the grapes. With the Moscato and the Prosecco, you get this beautiful like top notes of white flowers and peach and apricot flesh and this beautiful bouquet. And I wanted to honor that specifically for all those like luscious fruit notes. But there was one specific grape for me that grows in really volcanic soil. So it's like this, I mean, grapes go through such a hard time to give us exactly what we want from them. But this dark, smoky soil really stuck out to me. And so I wanted to bring another ingredient in there that had such a keen relationship to the earth. And that for me was scotch, as it's not only obviously aged in wood, but its relationship to the ground is also as important as it is with wine. So I have a little bit of Laphroaig in here. This scotch specifically also has a really beautiful fruit bouquet, and what was important to me was matching both like these beautiful blossom notes and this peach, but also like plum and tobacco, like things we love about like great Italian breads. So to bridge both of those worlds, I have some passion fruit, and this is a juice mixed with sugar. So yes, there's 1.5 ounces per serving of grappa, a 1/2 ounce of scotch, and then there's a 1/2 ounce of passion fruit as well. So you're still going to get this nice berry notes, but this is kind of going to brighten it up a bit. Another thing about Italian wines, I'm trying to fix this. There's always like this really beautiful like bitter almond note, and what I wanted to do there was add some macadamia to kind of round that out, but still kind of keeping along with the passion fruit. And, pardon me, need a little acid in there, so I have some lemon. Another reason I wanted to pick something with a little bit of smoke as well, it's like when you visualize like an alchemist's like, I don't know, lair, I guess, or tower, wherever they're hanging out, you always imagine there's like mysterious tomes, and there's like a Merlin owl who like suddenly like knows all these secrets, and there's just this beautiful like mystery and like air of the unexpected.
Okay, give it up for me.
5 minutes.
Thank you. Oh, I forgot something. This is like the most important part. Alright, so we have macadamia, those nutty notes, but we need something that can bridge both floral as well as earthy funk. And for me, that was matcha. And I've infused this Coco Lopez with matcha. As you know, the consistency of Gra'it is so silky, and I really wanted to honor that, but I also wanted to put like a little more like cream on silk, you know? Really bump it up. No, little guy, no. Thank you. See, it's going back to what we do as bartenders, but also what like distillers do as well, is you're finding something that's really like honest and true, and something that you really like taking like something like so rich and thick as like the pomace of grapes, but you're turning it into something that's a little bit different. You're turning it into something that can be delicate and expressive. You're still using like what's true to the core to reinterpret it into something special, which I think for me definitely honors the tradition of alchemy.
Let's give it up for Maggie.
As Brooke said, once a rabbit, you're still a rabbit.